Good morning. Your old buddy here. Do the Greeks think that Christ is Greek? Well, it's not past tense. Christ is Greek. You know what Christ isn't? A Khazarian Jew. Nobody is a Khazarian Jew except Khazarian Jews. And, as we've mentioned before, the entire reason for pounding into your head that Christ is a Jew is to get you to back off the Jews. Because the Jews engage in Jewish mysticism. And don't you think it's odd that they all hate Christ? Now, if Christ was Jewish, wouldn't they show a little more affinity for the Christ than abject hatred? Christ is a sorcerer. Christ is burning in hell in feces in a bowl of hot semen. Are you kidding me? Give me a break. Jews, Khazarian Jews like Michael Cernovich. Fuck you, Mike. Alan Dershowitz. Fuck you, you little troll. Fuck you, 33. You pieces of garbage, which is what you are. You child molesting, ritual practicing, Khazarian pieces of trash, which is what you are. Letters to numbers, signs, symbols, colors, names, and dates, right? Mr. Brown, Mr. Pink, pink hair, Pizzagate, Pedogate, brought to you by all the same turds. Infowars 33, Michael 33, Alex Jones 33, Roger Stone is a Freemason 11333, his idol Richard Nixon, the Baphomet sign, the Bohemian Grove, this is a quote from Richard Nixon, which I attend from time to time, is the goddamn most faggiest thing you've ever seen. Well, it's a bunch of cross-dressing retards. And again, we're not talking about good people who are deceived and throw on a dress. We're not talking about gay people who are going about their business and just happen to love a man. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Baphomet worshippers. That's what we're talking about. The Wizard of Oz, 77. Duality numbers, 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, and 99. 77 is for Christ. 77. Christos is Greek. 49. Why is it 49? Because that is 7 sevens. 49. And it's also a 13 and a 36, right? And 3 and 6 is 9, and round we go. Christos is Greek. 77. Because Christ is Greek. The Greeks are smart. And no one listens to them. And their country's been going to shit. And notice how they all talk about Christ in the past tense, because it's a great deception. The entire point was to murder Christ without Christ ever knowing he was Christ. That was the point. The entire point. The Titan Zeus, 5150. The Van Halen album, Van Halen's 33. 5150. The reason it's entitled 5150 is because they wanted to kill Zeus on the Beltane. And Christ is Zeus on earth. That's who he is. Make Zeus pay, 44. Zeus in a body, 42. Which is why Danny has a 42 on his shirt in The Shining. Shining 44. Our destruction is 77. You're goddamn right it is. You turds. You absolute monsters, which is what you are. Our destruction to 77 is 77. Now, I want to point to this video because it made me laugh. RV is talking to this guy and realizes this dude has breasts. And it's hilarious. The video is entitled, Baphomet Tranny Army Ball Earth Shills Attempting to Hide God's Domed Earth. Exactly. God is Zeus, the creator. Zeus is the creator, 77. Yahweh is God's name, 77. Yahweh just means Zeus, 77. Apollo, Greek. Aphrodite, Greek. The pantheon of gods, Greek. Sororities and fraternities, Greek. Christos, Greek. Jesus Christ was Greek, is Greek, not Jewish, correct? These lying bags of shit, Alan Dershowitz, Michael Cernovich, the MAGA mindset, the guerrilla mindset. This guy, do you have any doubt that this guy rapes women? Give me a break. Of course he does. What's that? Oh, a Masonic handshake and a 666 hand sign. Color me surprised. It's all hoaxes. Now, Pedogate, Pizzagate is a hoax in the sense that nobody, as Call would say, is running a pedo ring out of a pizza shop. The point is they had to dump the info, and it is a psyop in that sense. But they're also really doing that to these kids. You'd better believe it, because it's true. 100% James, I love children. Fucking child molesting, child eating douchebag. Watergate hoax, because it's all hoaxes. Look at these numbers. We're going to talk about these hoaxes. Watergate. All right. Rosemary. Rosemary's baby. The Rosemary. Get it? Rosemary. Rosemary. Give me a break. 18 and 1/2 minutes. Oh, sure. Oh, sure. 18, 666, 1 and 8, 9. 18 and a half, 1 and 2, 3. 2 wizards and a witch. Baphomet, the Wizard of Oz, 77. Now, they love 1967. Why? Because it's a 23. And Christ is represented in numerology with 23, 44, 77, and 42. So they work 1967, 1976, 1985, 1994. Forrest Gump wore number 44 for Corinthians 4:4. And Gump is an idiot, right? Right. Well, wrong. You're all the fucking idiots. October, the only month in numerology, that is 33. So they worked that in. 1963 is a 79, and the 9 can be flipped to a 6, so there's a 76, and that's a 42. The Philadelphia 76ers, 1776 is a 21. 2 and 1, 3. The project won its $44 million financial backing. Just coincidentally. Watergate is what we're talking about. Oh, and look at the coordinates of Watergate. In the Foggy Bottom area of Washington, District of Columbia, otherwise known as Andromeda 33. Because it's hidden. The gods are hidden 77, 77. And look at the coordinates. It's just coincidentally at, 77, and 3 and 8 is 11 for an 88 miles an hour, 33. Now, what you'll note here is that the Watergate complex is a C and an L, a crescent moon or a C and an L. The Watergate is a C and an L, 77. Because it is. Look at it. Now, the Watergate is a hoax. It's all hoaxes. Everything is a hoax. Does that mean people don't die in hoaxes? Of course not. And look at the day. June 17th, the break-in of the plumbers. June 17th. Like the O.J. Simpson hoax began on the 17th. The white Bronco, correct? 17 and 6 gives you what? 23. More mockery from our douchebag friends who thought nobody would notice because we're all too stupid. Wrong! You're stupid! You underestimated your enemy, you fucking retards, and now you're gonna pay for it! This is Cornell in Mount Vernon, Iowa. Cornell? Chris Cornell, CC for 33. Cornell College, Corn-L. Unicorn, U-N-I. Mount Vernon was laid out in 1847. Oh, sure it was. 1 and 8, 9. 4 and 7, 11. 9, 11. They had a king over them, etc. The king who hates your fucking guts and just wants out of here. Right. Look at all these Freemasons and Elks. The Elks Lodge. Harry Truman, Dwight Eisenhower, Warren Harding, John F. Kennedy. Ooh, what a shock. Kennedy 33. And because YouTube is run by Khazarian Jews, and I have a time limit on every video I make because they won't send me a verification code, I'll have to cut this short now. But I'll be back. I love you good folks. Hope you're having a good day. You giant turds again. Like Cernovich and Dersh. Don't fall into giant bottomless pits today while you're out running errands.